Hi there, AJ Beaber here from Metoosolutions, and today I want to talk about sexual trauma and how it is that women are the solution. And I know this is very controversial, but first let's talk about what sexual trauma is. Many people believe that sexual trauma is molestation, sexual assault, things that happen to a woman that are out of her control. But I believe the definition of sexual trauma is also divorce, infidelity. I believe that anything, sexual harassment, anything that can happen to a woman that affects her sexuality, her worthiness, her relationship with her own body can actually be classified as sexual trauma. So how is it that women are the solution? Because in this world, most people think that it's men who are the solution. Men need to change. Men need to step up and be bigger than they are and make different choices. But the truth is, if we believe that somebody else has to change in order for us to feel empowered, then really that's not a place of empowerment, because we can't change anyone else. We can only change ourselves. And so I'm going to explain to you and share with you how it is that women are the solution to sexual trauma. So in the case of betrayal, we're going to talk about that. There's a woman on one side that has experienced pain. Something's happened that she feels her sexuality has been either taken from her, been shamed. Same thing happens in molestation, or like this light has been taken from her. Her energy has been taken from her. Her worthiness in some way has been affected by this sexually traumatic experience. Okay? And then you have the woman on the other side. And what's the deal? Maybe the woman is sleeping with her husband. Maybe there's something going on, and the issue is about the other woman. So in this experience, the woman is in a relationship. She's attracted to another man, and she can't help but be in this relationship. They're in love. They're in attraction to one another. But it's causing pain on both sides. And I'm going to explain to you where the betrayal's at and why it's happening, and why women are the ones that can take back that power. So you ready? In the situation of the woman who's been cheated on, what happens is she believes that that has been taken from her. But the truth is, nobody can take away our light. Our sexuality is not something that lives outside of us. It's a relationship that happens within us. It's our own worthiness. It's our relationship with our bodies. And nobody gets to have that relationship except for you. And to me, that's my relationship with God. That's where my light stems from. That's where my worthiness stems from. And no matter what men have cheated on me and what has gone on in my life, it has no effect on my own worthiness, okay? Then you look at the other woman and the situation and this betrayal. And the truth is, she is addicted to something that makes her feel good. And in this case, it's a man. But I know from experience, because I've been on both sides of this story, and this is why I am so passionate and have so much compassion for women, because I know that that woman got sucked into something that she never intended for. And maybe she's at a point where she feels like she can't let go of it because it's giving her significance or worthiness. But the truth is, it isn't. What she's addicted to is actually something that lives within her, but she hasn't recognized it yet. There's something within the man that it's not him that's making her feel that way. It's something within her that she's attracted to, that if she was just able to create in her own life and be able to step out in her own life in that personality or that desire that these two have for one another, that she was actually to place that in her own life, then things would change. And what would change if those two women were to recognize those things in their life? This woman were to recognize that she has an addiction, and this woman were to recognize that her power was never taken from her. It makes me think of the Wizard of Oz, right? Dorothy had the shoes on the whole time. She had the power. No matter what circumstance is going on in our lives, we can claim that power within us, that light, our sexuality, our relationship with our own bodies, and the sexual energy that we feel cannot be taken from us. It's something that we control. We control it in the experience of betrayal, when we're the woman who has been betrayed, by recognizing that nobody can take that from us. And we control it in the experience of being the woman who is addicted to another man, by recognizing that nobody can make us feel that way, that that's a choice, and that we can actually experience that within. Do you see how women are the solution? Because if she's not sleeping with the other man and expressing her sexuality to feel worthy, it wouldn't happen on this side. It's cause and effect. And the only way we're going to change it is if we as women recognize that our sexuality is not a tool to be used. It's something that men are attracted to because it's our gift as women, our beauty, our sexuality. And it's been used for far too long outside of us. The perception of it being used outside of us. But the truth is, we are empowered. We are the ones who embody it. And we are the ones who choose if we share that in a relationship or not. But it can't be taken away from us. And if you're a woman and this resonates with you, I encourage you to share this with other women so that we can all step up and be the solution together and stand empowered together. And if you are a woman on either side of this story going through this pain right now, I encourage you to click on the link above and contact me, because I have solutions to these specific issues of sexual trauma and how that affects us. But that light is a part of who we are. Don't ever dim that for somebody else. And don't ever believe that someone else is what brings that out of you. It is who we are and our gift as women to this world. So thanks for letting me share today, and I look forward to sharing again. If you haven't joined us over at Metoosolutions, our Facebook page, please do that, as that is where we will be posting videos here in the future. And I look forward to really diving more into this subject. And if there's something that you want to hear or something that you want to talk about, a topic, just private message me and I'll make sure that I add that to this video series, I guess. But it's something that I'm so super passionate, and I will not stop creating videos on this, because this is my message to the world, because I have been there, I have been in that pain, and I know that a woman can come out the other side and live empowered and create what it is that you desire in life. So thanks again for tuning in.